God, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Bump and Feed Boys podcast.
Podcast.
It is your host with the most, So Fly Manny Low, joined by my boy, Pure Dragon Oliver Sawyer, and we're about to talk about some craps.
And
How
we're
you
back
doing?
at it like a crack addict.
Oh, I forgot my damn tagline. How'd I
That's your
fucking
gimmick,
forget?
bro.
That's my gimmick, and it got stolen today.
Uh-huh.
It's been a long couple weeks, but what we talking about today, Oliver?
Today, your vote won, or your candidate, your choice
I
won.
picked the winner.
No, you just picked the more popular wrestlers in the more popular wrestling
What do you?
company.
No. Everybody knows who Shibata and Okada is. At least the people that follow us know who they are.
Yeah,
So
but the people that follow us are, how do I put this? A bunch of untrained marks. And so they don't appreciate greatness.
what was the percentage on the votes? Do you remember?
I don't remember exactly. It was like 60-40. It was pretty close.
Okay.
But
I still watched the Shibata and Okada match anyway.
did you finally watch it?
I didn't finish it, but I was halfway through and a tear shed through my
Was that
eye.
good?
It was incredible, and I need to finish it. I watched it pretty late, so I knew I was going to be dozing off, so I saved the rest for later.
One day we will get there. Maybe it'll
We
be
will get
episode
there.
1,000 when we get there.
That's episode 1,000 right there, putting it in.
Because I still haven't seen the thing. But what
But
we did watch was Matt Riddle versus Adam Cole for the NXT title on October 2nd, 2019. The first head-to-head episode of NXT going against All Elite Wrestling Dynamite.
matter of fact, I didn't think about this beforehand, but I low key want to pull up what was going head to head with
It
this
was
at this
I know
very
exactly what was
moment.
going head-to-head. It was Cody Rhodes versus Sammy Guevara.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Triple H was trying to put them in the mud off rip. Says
Yeah.
we'll get to it. Oh my God. You just want to hop right into it? You just want to hop right into it?
Let's hop right into it. Obviously, I'm assuming everyone here, the untrained marks that are listening have all seen the clip of the strike exchange into that
Mm-hmm.
little trade spot. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that's why you selected this match.
Yeah, I was scrolling up and down on Peacock and I was like, oh, I've seen that match before. So fuck it, let's talk about it.
Yeah. And overall, what are your impressions on this match?
Bro, just like the whole I forgot how full NXT was back then. So like the full just
Mhm.
set up. Like when the show started, they had this dope ass intro, like "We are NXT." Shit got me hyped up, and you know, I forgot the glory days of wrestling.
Yeah. Yeah, no, those
uh,
were yeah, Matt Riddle, and we will be discussing
that
Matt
boy was
Riddle,
looking juicy, bro.
dog, and Adam Cole. Do you think that was probably peak Adam Cole, right? That NXT
Bro,
title run.
as of right now, bro, that's some of his best work he's ever done.
Let's be
Easy,
real.
bro.
Homie broke his ankles jumping from the ramp to the floor. He's done. All right, homie's cooked.
No. But in this match, he had a broken wrist.
Was that a shoot? You think?
I think so. He can
That's
wrestle with a broken
actually
wrist.
really my only gripe with this match was that at the
Mm-hmm.
beginning of the match they were selling that thing, and Matt Riddle went for the submission, and then when he cut him off at some point, he did a forearm and he ensured the ref. He said, "Nope, not using this. It was a forearm."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then they forgot about it for the whole match, and then the finish was something, whack him in the head with the cast. Ref staring right at him, and then he hits the finish, and that was it. It's like,
I feel like the even if the ref wasn't looking at him, I feel like the cast anyway.
you said
You
what?
know, I feel like the cast wasn't that big enough to like really sell that it was.
Especially after all the nonsense that they had done.
It just looked like wrist tape to me. I
Right,
didn't
it
know
did. It wasn't
until
like a big
commentator
like
said it,
right.
but I feel like they tried to make at the end he was going for the arm and shit
Yeah, I just feel
and
like
that strike exchange he fucking kicked it down. So um I thought up until then I thought it was really incredible. but I
No,
wish
it was a
they could
really
have
good
did
match.
something. I don't know. I mean, they had times to get to, so.
Yeah, so
But
why do we need 2 Canadian destroyers? Like, come on now.
I don't know. I think they could have ended it if like the destroyer last shot there.
Yeah,
But
and I wonder do we know what Matt Riddle did in NXT after this?
what'd he
Because
do?
yeah, where did he go from here? Because I feel like that was probably
I don't remember honestly. I don't think he
the
got called up
highlight.
yet.
Mm-mm. No, so let's watch or let's see. He
Did he tag with
Oh,
Pete Dunne after?
I'm pulling it up right now. That might have been after. Well, he tags with Keith Lee, and
Right.
then he's on Team NXT for Survivor Series, and then him and Pete
Hmm.
Dunne start tagging on the house shows. But let's
Okay,
see what he
and
does going into 2020.
they did the Broserweights. That was
Yeah.
awesome. Great
Yeah,
tag
so
team.
he could have lost clean.
I think so. Yeah.
And then you make Adam Cole look real good going into his match with receding hairline Finn Balor.
Yeah, don't talk about my man Balding Balor, bro.
Nah, it was bad. I'm not gonna lie. Why did he shave his head, boy?
Bro, it didn't look that bad.
It it was rough. I mean, his whole
Was he
return was
was he coming back from injury?
maybe, but he was coming back. He had been on main roster, and he had kind of, you know, done whatever he was gonna do on main roster, and he comes back, and
Hmm.
he's like Bullet Club Finn Balor.
I thought that
'Cause
was
that
pretty cool.
Yeah, that was the first time he did the Prince. That was
Hmm.
that.
Did I didn't watch the whole episode. Did he turn heel on this episode, or was it like a couple weeks later?
Oh, that's a good question. I have no idea.
Yeah, you didn't watch the whole thing either?
I did not watch the main event,
Well,
no.
I remember he came back. I thought that's when he came back is when he did that Pele kick on Johnny Gargano. Have you seen that?
Yeah, but I think because he eventually he wrestled Adam Cole, and so I think he was still a babyface for that, right?
Really good too. Yes, that
I
match
don't
is
remember.
incredible.
Well, because
Um,
then during COVID, like, Keith Lee wins the title, and then eventually it gets vacated, and that's when Finn won it again. And they did, like, the Iron Man four-way match, and then that led to Adam Cole, Finn Balor.
I've never seen all that.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah.
it was in the PC, the empty PC,
Hmm.
and it was like a four-way I think it was Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, Adam Cole, and Finn Balor, and it was a fatal four-way, but it was an Iron Man match.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
That's
Adam
it's kind of cool. I'm not going. It's like the Iron Survivor that they do now, right?
yeah, and it was
Same thing.
essentially, but Adam Cole and Finn Balor were tied, and so then they did a 40-minute match the next week on TV.
Oh, that's
But
pretty
that
cool.
wasn't but they wrestled later that year for the title. So, I think he stayed babyface for a little bit longer,
Huh.
if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I feel like, bro, if you gonna start off a head-to-head war of sorts, boy, Triple H did it the right way, boy. He started
I
off
just Why didn't he bring some Bullet Club people? He should have brought Bullet Club versus Undisputed Era, that would have been lit.
who did you think that they should have brought in?
Listen, just bring in them Good Brothers. Everyone knows, "Oh, that's Bullet Club." That's all you need. And then you can do well,
Um,
that's only 3 people. And then, yo, just bring down AJ. I know he wasn't doing nothing at the time.
I think 2019.
End of
Hmm,
2019, what was AJ doing?
that's a great question. He might have
Nothing.
been IC champ, wrestling Sami Zayn on SmackDown.
No, that was next year. That was during COVID.
Oh, that was the next year. Oh,
Yeah. Well,
well, damn.
give me 2 seconds. I'll look.
Well, I'm just saying, no biasism. But if I had to watch back in the day and had to pick one, and I seen this shit was on TV, I'd be on USA Network immediately.
Yeah, well, the people do not agree with you because AEW smashed him in the ratings.
Did they?
Yeah.
Damn.
AJ at this point was US champion.
Okay.
Listen, if you're telling me that you don't wanna boost, SmackDown's ratings by having AJ Styles US champion, wrestling Adam Cole, and having Bullet Club versus Undisputed Era, come on, what are we
That
doing
would have
here?
did it. That would have did it. Yeah. That would have did
Yeah,
it.
AEW would no longer be a thing.
I don't know about that one because
Nope, they would have
they
never
did
got a new
start off
TV deal.
they started off very hot.
They did.
Like
Man, what a time.
the first year was saying
Mhm.
because he was feuding with Jericho when they first started.
Who's he?
The man, the myth, the legend, Cody.
Uh-huh.
I wish we could go back and watch those, but I don't know how to find
Who
those.
knows where they're at? Bro, there's a Twitter account that, like, was uploading full episodes of, like, old NXT and old Dynamite, but I don't know who he is. I just saw him randomly on Twitter.
Oh, what the hell? Because
Yeah.
I wasn't I didn't watch none of the full episodes of Dynamite back then. I wish I could have.
Wait, you weren't watching the Bro!
I was in school, so couldn't stay up that late.
At 8 o Wait, how old were you?
I don't remember.
Dog, you were, like, 13.
I wasn't 13. 2019. I don't know. But it was a school night, and then like, I didn't have a TV in my room, and the cable box was taken over by my parents, and they wasn't watching no damn AEW.
Mm.
So all I had was YouTube highlights, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I missed out on all that good stuff.
Well, once they sign and they get on HBO Max or wherever they're gonna go,
I'm
we
going back
should
and watching that
nah,
shit.
we gotta do
Yeah.
that for the pod. I wanna watch all them
Hmm.
old episodes. Cause
Yeah,
bro,
bro.
Kenny Moxley, Cody Jericho, Hangman's Depression. Come on now.
Ugh, I
Come
still haven't
on.
even seen the tag match, the Hangman and Kenny. I've never seen it.
We're watching that ASAP.
I've never seen it, bro.
That is probably the best tag team match I've ever seen.
I hear that all the time, but like I mean, I guess I could probably find it on like those illegal pirating websites, but they have too much ads for me.
Yeah, and I think well, also, we don't pirate wrestling.
No, no piracy. We pay for our wrestling.
I actually, Javon Evans' debut, match in NXT, I missed it. I didn't realize you
Yeah.
had to watch it live, and so I pirated that. But that kid owes me a lot of money, so he'll be fine. But, yeah, I have the DVD of that Revolution pay-per-view specifically for that match.
You need to give it to me. I'm not gonna lie.
I got you.
I thought that was on a full gear though. That wasn't on full gear.
Mm-mm. Nah, that
Oh
no, that tag match was they built that up for, like, 6 months.
shit.
Mhm.
Well,
And that
I
that
need to see
pay-per-view
that.
was that Revolution pay-per-view was the
Yeah.
debut of the Cody neck tattoo,
Rick,
and that was the start of his downfall.
shut up. Shut up. Did he wrestle Jericho that night or no? Was
Nah,
that the same night?
he wrestled Jericho at Full Gear, and
Uh
then
huh.
MJF turned on him against Jericho, and then they
Uh
built
huh.
the Cody MJF at Revolution.
Okay. Yeah, my AEW lore is just out of whack, bro.
Oh, bro, I know it all. Until 2023, I know everything, but 2023 and on, like, I don't even know what's going on in AEW now.
I know more now than I know about back then.
Yeah, I don't
Sadly.
know. Yeah. We'll get to AEW later, but
Hell yeah.
what else, I hope
You
everyone did
know,
their homework and watched this match,
yeah.
but
I
what else
mean,
we
that
gotta
was
say
the
about it?
after when I seen they opened the show, I was like, I probably won't even get through the rest of the show because what else is on this show? They probably had some decent
Um,
matches, but like, this is what we came for, bro. This is the meat and
mhm.
potato. I seen right after the match, a wild Velveteen Dream appeared on my screen and said, "Do you feel it?" I said, "I'm skipping this shit immediately because
You
I
know what's
don't even know
crazy?
where this is about to go."
He was feuding with Roddy Strong,
Was
and
he?
and I fast forwarded and I stopped at a random point and just
Hmm.
let it play, and the first thing I hear, he said, "I've never been scared to take on more than one man at once."
All right,
Just let
that's
that
enough of that.
just let
Um.
that moment set in. Mm, that's the last we gonna talk about
Anywho,
him.
yeah, that's enough for that man. Uh, and
Let's
then yeah,
see.
that's where I stopped watching.
Yeah. Well, I
I
mean,
mean,
you had Mio Yim and Io Shirai, and this was
okay, did you
actually
watch?
I did watch it. It was pretty good. Io Shirai is
Yeah,
insane. She's so good.
she's so good. Yeah,
Mia Yim,
incredible.
not so much. But the main highlight of this match for me, Mia Yim was rocking blue hair, and Io
Mm-hmm.
Sky / Shirai was rocking red hair. You know what that means, right?
I do know what that means, indeed.
Throw 'em up.
Oh my God.
Throw 'em up.
No, do not throw him up.
Yeah, come on, throw something up. Don't
I
leave
do
us
not
hanging.
I do not condone this. I do not condone this.
Well, and then a Johnny Gargano Shane Thorne match. It was a 10-minute TV match. It was all right. Shane
Yeah.
Thorne, um, he was the corniest heel I've ever seen in that match. Like he was just making some real, 1985, jobber heel faces. He was like,
He was in TM 61, right?
yeah, I don't know if that's what they're called, but yes, and he's now in Zack Sabre Jr.'s faction.
Okay, okay. I used to like that tag team.
Yeah, yeah.
Thought that was
You
pretty
know why
cool.
I like that tag team?
Why?
Bro, in the game, they had the dopest tag team moves.
They did have some sick
I
ass
don't even
moves.
remember what they were, but I remember loving him and his partner, even though I had never seen them actually
Right. I
wrestle.
never seen them wrestle, yes, but their moves in the game were just whew, but that was cooking.
Mhm.
Who we got next?
But yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I didn't watch any of the promos or anything like that, but the matches, I feel like NXT really. I mean, obviously it was really good at this time, but there's, the us old heads. We have a saying, "Less is more,"
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like NXT at this
That's old
time
heads.
when it was real good.
All
It's
right.
just, bro, 2 hours of live TV when they're wrestling like that in every single match. Boy, I've watched 3 matches and I was tired. Like, brother, can we
So,
get a comeback to a finish, please?
hey, bro, let them cook. Let them cook.
Yeah, but we don't need to cook in every single match, That there's a
Well,
reason. There's a reason that you got them little 3-minute TV squashes.
yeah, that's what they was doing when they had like an hour of time each
Mhm.
week. They'd have like a squash or two and then a good ass match.
And then a really good
Uh,
match. And that was enough to
yeah,
sell the whole episode. It's like, "Oh, we
yeah,
we know that match is gonna happen, so we're gonna watch the whole thing." I guess it's a little different when you're going head to head with AEW and
yeah, because they're gonna have some heat too.
yeah, I actually would like to see I'd like to compare the 2 cards
Hmm.
from that night because they were going crazy. But, talk about what you wanna talk about while I find the AEW card.
Well, I don't have nothing to talk about because I didn't watch a lick of this show. Honestly, I dead ass just watched that Adam Cole versus Riddle match maybe an hour ago.
Mhm.
So,
In fact, we're
and
recording this late because he had not watched it yet.
yeah, I was just got in the house and I said, hey, let's go a little late because I ain't watched this motherfucker. And what I thought immediately was like Adam Cole when it comes to that back and forth like type of
That's his thing.
match. That's what he does, bro.
Mhm.
He's the goat at that shit. So
Bro,
it's like,
both of them, their facials on, like, kickouts, like, it
mm-hmm.
was like their face was a magnet towards the camera.
Yes,
Like,
bro.
it's yeah, and that's good because that was the type of matches that they had to have all the time, so it's like
Adam Cole was the best at making like the moments seem really big and
mhm,
then making like the switches just come right out of nowhere. And
mhm,
that's why I loved NXT so much for the longest.
yeah. This was the AEW card that night, opening up with Cody versus Sammy Guevara,
Mm-hmm.
probably about the same amount of time. It was about 12 minutes. I think the Adam Cole Matt Riddle match was 13 minutes, so about
13.
the same thing.
Yeah.
And then you get MJF versus Brandon Cutler. 3
How long
minutes.
did that go?
3
Okay.
minutes.
Okay. Okay.
Too long in my playbook, but
Hey, bro, that was
I
building
did
up a
just
world
say that
champ.
you need them shorter
This is a
matches.
this is a 3 year story they got going on, bro. Let them cook.
Mm. And then you got Pac versus Adam Page.
Ooh,
Mhm.
did that
I
go a
remember
lot?
that
I
match.
know. You remember it?
It was real good.
It sounds incredible.
Even though Cage Match only gave it 6.83 and Dave Meltzer
Mm,
gave it 3.5 stars.
mm.
So that's a little rude. And then we got for the inaugural AEW Women's Championship match.
Rio.
Riho
Hey,
versus Nyla Rose.
fucking love Rio.
That match was so good.
Really?
That was the great thing about early AEW was, like, you had all these people that some people had never heard of. You just let them
Uh-huh.
go out there and have one match, and it's like, "Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm down."
Yeah.
You know? And then the
Who won
main
that one?
event.
It was
What?
Rio was first. She was the first champion, right?
Yeah, and then she lost it to Nyla Rose, like, 2 months later.
Okay.
So, but yeah, and then the main event, Chris Jericho, Santana and Ortiz versus Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. And then Jon
Hell
Moxley
yeah.
comes out, breaks up the match, gives Kenny the dirty deeds through a glass table.
That was that episode?
Yep, that was
Oh
episode
my
1.
God.
And
I
then you
did
got
not know that
Cody
was
coming
episode one.
down. You got Cody coming down because he's feuding with Jericho, and then Jake Hager comes out of nowhere. And the inner
Oh,
circle was formed.
that sounds so lit, bro.
It was lit. And
Oh,
there
I
was just
can't wait to
little
watch
old
those
me, an
back.
untrained Mark, just like all the people listening to this podcast. Oh, no!
Oh no. That sounds incredible.
It was. But,
HBO need to
NXT was cool
get
too,
that
I'm sure.
deal immediately, bro.
Hey, it's a good thing they were cooking with them early TV episodes. They would not be here today. They would not have survived COVID. Mm.
It was cooking during COVID too.
Yeah, they were, but I'm just saying, like, they would have had no money.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think, do we have anything else to say about Adam Cole?
Nah,
And
you got it all
oh,
out.
dude, you probably didn't notice. There was a dude in the front row looked just like Johnny from DPW.
I did notice that.
Was it
I
him?
did. I don't think so.
I don't
He just
know.
had the same features,
He looked
but I don't think it was him.
very similar. Can we Johnny from DPW, was that you? Also, please book me.
Please book me too, please.
No, he's alright.
I miss wrestling there. Please, brother.
Yeah, no, you're good.
And please give us tips about this podcast and shit, because
Y'all will
y'all
go.
are y'all the goats of that shit.
You know, that actually that brings up a good point. Obviously, they got a very successful podcast,
Hmm.
and then we're kinda coming into the market with a very successful podcast. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. And, but, it's not like we're really doing their thing, like, they got their own thing, and then we're doing what we're doing. So tell me why
Yeah.
I go on Facebook and about, 10, 12, 15 other people trying to start podcasts.
Hey man, it takes one to give courage to the rest.
Listen, bro, they stealing our whole flow, word for word,
Feel
bar
it.
for bar.
Nah, 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 nah. I wouldn't say all that.
I would.
It's just content. Bro, it's gonna be a fun weekend. We have Thursday coming up. We got Afterburn.
Yeah,
One of the most.
this episode airs after that, so it's too late for
Yeah, it
that.
does air after that. This probably airs the day of what show we have. Is it Gate City Battle?
This Gate City Battle
Oh
airs
my
the same
damn.
day.
Gate City Battle. Well,
You
I'm
go ahead and
wrestling
promo your match.
Alexander Moss. I'm not doing a promo, but I'm wrestling Alexander Moss. You're wrestling Morgan Dash. And
Yo,
what else
kid
we got?
thinks it's sweet, bro. See, this is the thing about them kids, bro. If I'm wrestling somebody, I don't like them. Like, guess what? When we
Right.
wrestle in a couple months, we might have to not do the podcast
We
because
might
I'm
have to
not gonna
not.
wanna talk to you. And this kid Morgan Dash, every time I post him on my story and I'm talking this trash, he, like, laughs about it, or, like, he'll respond to comments with, like, a laugh. Ain't nothing funny.
He's
Like,
about to beat your ass.
nah, bro. Listen, just because he whooped up on you, don't mean he's gonna do the same thing to
He
me.
didn't whoop on me. I was beating the shit out of him. You need to watch the match. He got lucky.
I saw the finish.
Huh?
I saw the finish. He won.
No, he didn't. My shoulders was up. If you actually look at it, my shoulders were up.
Yeah, that's not my problem, though. He won.
No, whatever.
Actually, it's probably your fault that I'm even wrestling him, because if he hadn't won that match, he probably wouldn't even be challenging me.
Debatable. Debatable.
But regardless,
If you
I'm
slide
whooping
me
up on that
if you
kid.
slide me your booking fee, I'll come down and beat his ass for you.
Why don't you you're already gonna be there, so why don't you just help a brother out?
But I probably gotta go before or after you, or so like I need to
Before.
prepare.
You were definitely before me.
You think your main event?
Maybe the tag titles main event.
You're opening that motherfucker.
That's won't see me there. Yeah. Heard it here first, folks.
But we got this boxcar show coming up. I'm not old enough to be on that hell. Then we have AEW Revolution.
You want to talk about it?
Let's talk about AEW Revolution. How we got it on this rundown here that I got. We have FTR versus the Blackpool Combat Club and Claudio Castagnoli and John Moxley. Sounds like a dandy match. Who you think's gonna win that one?
I wasn't listening. What's the match?
Oh my god. FTR versus BCC.
That's actually a really good question. Who do you think is gonna win that match?
FTR probably.
And they pin Claudio?
It doesn't matter. They pin.
Yeah, but Moxley doesn't get pinned.
Does he not?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
But I don't know. It's got to be BCC.
You think BCC?
They don't lose.
Do they? I don't know.
I mean, FTR doesn't lose either. I don't think.
I got FTR. Yo, honestly, I was thinking about this. We should do a wager. We should put something on the line. I don't know what we should put on the line, but we should bet on these matches and put something on the line.
I'm intrigued. But also, I'll be honest, I haven't been watching the product.
I haven't been watching the product either, so
so we're both just
even playing field. We're just guessing.
Okay, bet. Then I say BCC.
All right, let's do it.
All right, I'm gonna write this down.
We can't come up with nothing. We'll ask people to comment what the fuck we should do. Next, they said they wanted to do the Meat Madness match, but now it's canceled and they're just doing a scramble. So if I'm a betting man, I don't know who's going to be in this scramble, but if I had to pick my winners, it's going to be either Commander or Brian Keith.
It probably.
So I think either one of them is going to be in the match.
Yeah, I just don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, it is kind of that thing where it's like anyone could be in it because it's just a last minute thrown together match. I feel like
I am like 85% sure that Commander will be in that match, though.
You would think. I don't know. I don't think it's fair to bet on this one because we don't even know.
All right, we won't.
But I think those are good picks. But I feel like there's got to be someone they want to give a pay-per-view win to.
Yeah, that's true.
Before Edge could be in it.
Is he not hurt?
He's not on the card.
He's hurt.
Is he hurt?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's injured. Next we have Christian Cage versus Daniel Garcia. You think it's that boy's time? You think it's his time, bro?
It's been his time, though. That's the problem. It's been his time for 2 years.
I don't think he's winning, though. I think Christian Cage is going to win.
You would think. But also, I mean, for what? To lose it to Edge?
Nah, I don't think to lose the Edge, but just to keep the reign going.
But they've been doing this since like June.
Christian Cage is the man. What can you say?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I wish I had prepared for this because I haven't thought about it at all.
I'm just picking. I don't know. I'm just picking.
I think it might be Daniel Garcia's time.
It'd be awesome if it is.
I'm going Danny Garcia.
Hell yeah. Then we have I can't believe I get to witness this shit with my own.
This match I already know what you're gonna say. This match that made me want to go.
Oh my god, Will Ospreay versus Takeshita. Shit might be match of the year, bro.
Dude, might be match of forever.
Have they ever wrestled before?
I don't think so.
Bro, I'm creaming just thinking about it, bro.
Relax.
Nah, this shit is crazy.
Relax.
This is crazy. I'm mad that I'm glad that I get to see this shit because like this is some once in a lifetime type shit. But I'm mad that Kenny wasn't healthy and I still have not seen him wrestle live.
Loser.
Have you?
Mm-hmm. I watched. I was in Charlotte when they did the 5-on-5 against Hangman. And bro, dude, that arena was crazy thinking Hangman was about to win. But that was when
Man,
he was about to go on paternity leave.
you said in Charlotte?
Yeah,
Is that when Nick Gage wrestled Jericho?
correct.
I wanted to go to that show so bad, bro.
Dude, what else happened that night? I don't remember what else happened, but
I
those
seen
2
Nick
matches.
Gage and I was like, I want to go, but I don't think I was wrestling yet, so I didn't have nobody to go with.
Yeah, no.
Damn, that's cool. Next we got another goat. We got my boy
Wait, neither of
Bryan
us predicted
Danielson.
that match.
It's gonna be Will.
Takeshita.
You got okay.
Nah. Dude, that would actually be a really like, bro, come on. Will doesn't need that win. We all know Will.
But it's his first
Takeshita beating
match.
Will?
It's his first match in AEW though.
Whatever. No, it is. All right, people acting like, oh, Will's finally in AEW. Homie
His first match
wrestled.
that he's been signed. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yes, Will's gonna win.
Um, and then we got Eddie Kingston versus Bryan Danielson.
Eddie Kingston.
I want to see my boy Bryan win because he's the man. He's the goat. It's
Did
probably
you
be
watch
Eddie
that match
Kingston.
with Did you watch that match with Jun Akiyama?
I watched the YouTube clip, the 11-minute
Not that
clip.
good. Like
It
it was
wasn't.
alright. It wasn't that good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then we got, which I think, if I'm a betting man, it'll probably be the main event, but they have it right here. Darby Allin versus the Young Bucks. I guess the Young Bucks. Do
Yeah.
you think? Have you been watching recent? You said you haven't been watching. Have you seen them
I've
wrestle in
seen
the
their stuff.
suits?
Yeah. I don't think they'll do that in this match. I think they'll pull out real gear.
Okay. It was
You would
just kind of
think.
weird to me. It was odd. It just looked so awkward because like the way suits move when you lift your arms, it just
Yeah.
rides up on you. I'm like, that's not comfortable. There's no
But
way.
I do think whatever they wear is gonna be new. Like, I don't think it's
Hmm.
gonna be the style of gear that we've seen from them, but I do think they'll wear real gear. 'Cause it's like,
Yeah.
come on, bro, this Sting's last match. Like, this
Yeah.
match should go down in, like, the history books. So, people
Hmm.
gonna be looking back at this match for years. So, you can't wrestle in a suit. Come on, get out of
That'd
here.
be wild. That'd be wild if they did though. That'd be
Yeah.
hilarious.
No, in, like,
Um,
20 years, we're like, "Oh, yeah, remember that match?" Like, "What are they wearing?" Oh, yeah, they had this dumb gimmick for a couple months, so they were wearing suits. But we both wait, by the way, are you officially Bryan Danielson for the last match?
I'll go Brian.
Okay. And then we're
Yeah.
both Young Bucks for this match?
Um. Well, if you're Young Bucks, I'll just go Sting.
Bruh, there ain't no. They have tag titles.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But it's also Sting. So
Yeah,
Sting is
but
overpowered in AEW, and I love it. Every single bit of it.
but I don't think there's any point in bringing back the Young Bucks as these super heels and giving them all this heat just to have them lose to Sting. Like, you have them beat Sting, and everyone's gonna hate them, and then they can put somebody else over.
Well, I'm taking Sting just so we don't have the same person.
You're dumb.
Um. Now we have Orange Cassidy and Roderick Strong. I think Roddy's winning.
I have not seen anything in regards to this match. Has Orange I know, like, he won the title back, and it's supposed to be like he's, like, more of a darker or, like, more serious Orange
Hmm.
Cassidy. Has that played
Hmm.
out yet, or,
I
like
think so. I think so. But like
okay.
he's been going through the ringer with everybody else in the kingdom, and like they're setting it up to where like he's just fried again. You know how he was like
Yeah.
depleted from his first run. It's kind of like that. So Roderick has a chance of winning.
Okay.
Um, then they have Timeless Tony Storm versus Deanna Purrazzo. I got Tony Storm.
Yeah,
Easy shit.
I don't know, I mean, mm,
I mean, she did just come in, but I think Tony Storm is on. She has a lot of momentum right now. I don't think
mhm.
it's the time that
You think she puts over, Mercedes?
I could see that. Who's
Yeah.
TBS champion right now?
Julia?
Okay.
I
Oh,
mean,
she's injured too.
you could have Deanna beat Julia.
She's injured. I forgot.
Who?
Um, Julia.
Why is everyone hurt?
It's the bug, bro. It happens. It's wrestling.
Oh, I did not know all that.
Uh, then we have the world title match.
So we both
Triple
say
threat.
Tony. We both say Tony Storm.
Yeah, I got Tony. Yeah.
We both got Roderick. We both got Tony.
Oh, you got Roderick too?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I believe you that the story. I mean, do you think Adam Cole's there to cost Orange Cassidy?
Maybe. I don't know what the deal is with him and his foot and how much
Yeah, but I
longer he's
mean,
gonna be out.
if he could cost MJF the title, he can cost Orange Cassidy.
True, true, true.
I mean, because that might be like the one thing that like Orange Cassidy's been able to overcome everything else, but now Adam Cole's here and he can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm with it. What's next?
Samoa Joe, Swerve Strickland, and Hangman Adam Page.
So this is difficult because we're recording this 15 minutes before Adam Page is about to tell us whether or not he's going to be there.
Oh shit! Is that tonight?
Yeah.
Huh. I'm
So
gonna
I
watch it
don't
now because I'm
know.
intrigued.
So I don't. I feel like we should. Let's predict this as if Adam Cole or Adam Page is in the match.
Mm-hmm.
But if he's not in the match, we just we'll void it.
Um, bro, this is a really tough one.
It's
I can
not
see
for me.
literally. I think anybody in this match can win.
I think
Honestly,
anyone other than Samoa Joe.
really.
I don't think Samoa Joe's winning.
Why not?
Just cause it's like, all right, if our end goal is Swerve, then either we pull the trigger on it now, or we start working towards it and keeping the title on Joe. I don't see how that works towards it at all. I think you put I'll go ahead and give my prediction. Put the title on Hangman,
Hangman.
and then he's even more of the heel in this story, and then just have him lose it right away. Like at the next at Double or Nothing, Swerve wins.
I think I got Swerve right now.
Hmm?
I think I got Swerve right now.
You think he's winning this weekend?
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
it'd be really cool.
Yeah, I don't
Because
see it
if they don't,
happening.
if Garcia loses, I think Swerve is winning.
Maybe. I think Garcia's got a better chance of winning than Swerve.
Yeah, yeah,
I think Garcia is like, listen, if y'all don't capitalize on his momentum now, he's never getting it back.
yeah.
Because it's like he had great momentum, and then they
Mm-hmm.
did the stupid flip where he was back with Jericho, and then he's had to build himself up from the bottom, and it took a year, and he's finally got it back. You got to pull the trigger on it, or he ain't gonna be able to get it back.
Yeah,
Swerve though, like I feel like he's still riding it up. Like I don't think he's done yet.
bro. Swerve is he's insane, bro.
'Cause would you classify him as a full-on babyface yet?
I wouldn't say so, but
I
like
don't think so.
people want him to be a baby face.
Right, and
Like
I think
everybody
that's
wants to
what we
cheer him,
do. Yeah,
but he's
yeah,
so
yeah.
evil. He's like
But I
the
think that's
most
what we do with
evil
this
man in the
match
company.
is we officially, like, flip it. Like, Hangman does something, pins hmm, I say he just pins Swerve because he hasn't been able to beat him yet.
Yeah,
And so it's like, why would
that's
we
why.
ever
That's why I might think it's the other way around. That Swerve wins and Hangman just becomes crazy until he beats Swerve.
Yeah, but
Because he's getting his ass whooped every time he faces Swerve. It's crazy.
bad.
That boy be getting fucked up.
Like, happy Black History Month for real.
But
Oh,
I seen
it's
something
March
to
3rd?
where
The show is March 3rd, right?
yeah.
Huh. Oh, it's Rabs. Hangman up.
Oh, that's funny as hell.
Nah, but I no, I mean, I don't know. I think long term saving the Hangman win over Swerve doesn't do anything for anybody, but I think you have Hangman win now, and then Swerve's mega babyface going into Double or Nothing. Swerve wins, and then put the title on Will at Wembley.
Oh, I forgot to do another Wembley show.
Oh yeah,
Swerve versus Will.
bro, that match in front of 80,000 people,
Yeah, it's crazy as hell.
bro. First of all, Tony, give me the book. I got you. I haven't even been watching the show, and I got a better plan.
Yeah. I got Swerve. Let's go Swerve. But I seen somewhere where somebody said either Hangman or Swerve will lose just out of spite so the other one can't win.
Stupid. And also what's his face? That makes Mojo look terrible.
Yeah, but that should be hilarious if they were just that petty. It was like, bitch, if
It
I'm not
would.
winning, you're not winning.
That would be funny. Uh, If they do that, it should be like a Dusty finish where they like take it back and finish the match.
Hell yeah.
Like, oh, yo, imagine if Hangman's like, "You're not winning," and he gets pinned by Samoa Joe, And then
They were
like
saying like a sleeper, like the coquina clutch or whatever.
uh-huh.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. But then like Tony Khan comes out, or Tony Schiavone with his earpiece. He's like, "Oh, Tony Khan just said it's now a singles match between Swerve and Samoa Joe." And Hangman's like, "No!" And then
That'd
Swerve wins.
that'd be crazy as fuck.
Yo, and
That'd
then
be
Swerve
insane.
beats Joe. Come on now. Give me the
That'd
book.
be. I can't wait for this weekend. I think it's gonna be
Yeah, I
a
do kinda
show.
wanna go, but,
You can
I'll
still
watch.
go. You just won't be sitting with us.
Sit alone? I'll just start chopping it up with some untrained marks.
I wonder if we have any seats next to us.
I don't know. I don't feel like
Probably not.
go though.
Yeah, probably not. You don't feel like playing?
Nah, I'll watch it from here.
Hell yeah.
But
You gonna
yeah,
pay
I feel
for
like this is am I gonna pay for it? I told
it?
you, we gave our stance on pirating wrestling.
Yeah.
We don't do that.
Hell yeah.
How much it gonna cost?
It's usually 60, right?
We take back our stance on pirating wrestling. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, I'll pay for it. This is probably the best AEW
It's
pay-per-view
been a while, yeah.
since
They
probably, like,
haven't
All
hit.
In.
Oh, that Wembley.
Mhm.
I still haven't seen the main event match.
Neither have
I think I was out of town.
I.
But yeah, this is like one of them. Like sometimes they be having like crazy level pay-per-views. This is one of those. Like a full gear. Most of full gears are fire. But yeah.
I agree. What happened at Full Gear last year? I don't know. Full Gear was low. It was Jay White and MJF.
I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about the one when Hangman won. That one.
Yeah. As you
I
know,
can remember which year that was.
that
22?
was 2021.
Ah, shit.
How you don't know? I told you, bro. I know the AEW lore.
I'm
When
sorry.
it,
I don't know the lore. I wish I did.
dude, that was, bro. We might as well talk about this. Kenny Omega is the absolute GOAT, and I don't want to hear any other discussion about it.
I'm not going to disagree with you.
But
I'm
you
not
do
going to
disagree
disagree
with
with
me.
you.
You do disagree with
What
me.
do you mean? I
You
mean,
don't
I know Kurt Angle is my guy, but
listen. Kenny Omega has taken not one but two companies and put them on his back and taken them all the way. Like, dude,
I can't argue.
when his long-term story in Japan with him winning the title literally took New Japan from, like, everyone, like, people kind of knew what New Japan was, but people weren't watching it, to literally, like, the second most popular company in the United States, not even in Japan. And then he
Yeah,
came over
I
to
didn't.
AEW
The only
and he
reason I
did
know what
the
New Japan is because of Kenny.
yeah. And then he came over and they did the AEW thing, and obviously there are a bunch of other factors, and they would have done fine regardless. But that story with him and Hangman is what
Hmm.
propelled them to that height in 2021.
Hell yeah.
Kenny is unmatched when it comes
I need
to
him. I need
wrestling
him back.
storytelling. Mhm. Yep, I do need him back. Actually, you know what? Again, we got a little bit of time. Not really, but we're gonna talk about it anyway. I
Oh
don't know
my
if you
god.
saw on Facebook today.
What happened?
Apparently, today, the day we're recording this, is the 1-year anniversary of my last match at All Elite Wrestling. Rest in peace. And so let's just, for a few minutes, just dive into that day and that
Let's talk about it.
experience. Well, let's start by saying that our day did not start on that day. It started the day before at Deadlock Pro Wrestling.
Oh
And
yeah, that was crazy, bro.
that was a day. That was an insane weekend. And so we all did DPW. Jackson Drake concussed me. Um, and then we drove from
Hmm.
Raleigh, North Carolina in Alexander Moss's little car. We
That
thought
wasn't.
we thought he was bringing a big car. No, no, no. He brought a little car, and I was stuck in between Jack and Mally for 8 hours.
Oh yeah, that was
Um,
cuddling too, bro. You and
yeah,
Mally was cuddling.
it was terrible. Um,
You
dude, no,
seem to be
cuddling
enjoying
Mally was
yourself.
the only time I had a little bit of space.
And y'all look like y'all was about to kiss.
I mean, I can't make no comments on that. I wouldn't wanna get his contract ripped up. But anyway, and so we did DPW, we drove down. We literally got to the hotel
electric for short trips, gas for long. It really is both. Get special offers on the 2024
Who
What?
is talking? What's going on?
What happened?
What was I just listening to?
Oh, I was turning on AEW.
Is it
I wanted to
on?
watch it. It's about to be on in a little bit.
Okay. Um, yeah, we got to the hotel where the bus was gonna pick us up.
Factory track from OMF.
Okay. Yo, mute that TV right now.
You turn it down.
Because every time that I'm about to start talking, it interrupts me. Don't let it
All
happen
right.
again. May I speak now?
Yeah, you can speak now.
We literally got to the hotel that we were gonna get picked up from, like, 20 minutes before the bus was gonna pull up. And we
Uh-huh.
all, like, in this hotel bathroom are changing into, like, our, like, nice clothes. And people are, like, coming in and out of the bathroom. It was terrible. And then we got to the venue, and it was like a whole was this the day that we took the picture, with, like, Marcus and Griff and all them?
No, we
Uh,
went. This is when we took the picture with everybody.
okay. So, well, but it was like it was everybody was there except Griff. Yeah, Griff might have been hurt at the time.
Mm.
Um, but we were all just chilling, and, it just felt like a regular old day. And we're just standing at Studio 19 and Universal Studios, and I just felt something rumbling behind me. I just felt it, and I turn and look, and I see, I don't remember which Joshi wrestler it was, but I see a Joshi wrestler
Rio. I think it was
walk.
Rio.
It was not Rio.
She was very small. I think it was Rio.
Okay, then it must have been Rio. And so I saw her, and I'm thinking, I felt a disturbance. I knew somebody else was coming, and I keep looking, and there he was, the greatest wrestler of all time, in some real skinny little basketball shorts, in a zip up hoodie, and some swollen knees. It was Kenny Omega, and that was all I needed in life right there.
There's no exaggeration to this, to what he just said. He almost passed out. I promise. Literally, almost fell out. I had to get him some water because he almost fell out in the middle of the parking lot.
Yeah, it was bad, and, then he walked up past us, and my heart was racing. And so, didn't nobody think I was gonna go up and say hi to him, and I wasn't, but, I had to. Little did I know that I was gonna end my own career that night, so I had to do it. And so but I couldn't just walk up to Kenny Omega, nobody else was doing it. And so I walked up to, like, whoever was beside him, and I go, "Hi, Oliver." And then he starts walking, and I'm like, "Oh, hi, Oliver." And he said, "Hey." And I think
Oh
I,
my
like,
god.
sprinted back to the group like T little, like, girl. Um,
Oh, that was hilarious.
mhm,
That was a funny time.
yeah, and
But you
then
got to meet your hero. That's all
I
that
did.
mattered.
Exactly, that was all that mattered. And then yeah, and then later that day, you know, was not so funny. It was not so good. And this was, you know, for those of y'all who haven't seen it or heard, it was Jay Lethal, Jeff Jarrett, and Satnam Singh versus myself, Jay Malachi, and Jackson Drake. And I would just, what was you watched this match. You didn't do anything else that day, but you did watch this
Oh my
match.
god.
What was your take on this match as an outsider?
As an outsider, on the
Yeah.
outside looking in,
Mhm.
to the untrained eye, I put my fan goggles on,
Untrained Mark, as they say.
untrained mark, as they say, as one might say. I was looking in the ring. I said, that kid that hit the drop kick, that skinny kid, the black guy, he has a future in this business. I seen the tall, skinny, the white guy, Jackson Drake. He
Uh-huh.
has a future in this business. Then I've seen this 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 pale some bitch with black and green on and he turns the wrong way on a neck breaker. I'm like, this man's career is over. And he has been downhill ever since.
It really has. It really had. I can't even deny. That might have been it.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
Might have been it, bro. We got to get this
Mistakes
podcast
happen.
up and going.
Mistakes happen. Mistakes happen. It's okay.
Yeah, one mistake
But
happens, and then you're banned.
It's okay. We moved past them, and you learn. What did you learn that day?
What did I learn that day?
Yeah, what did you learn that day?
I don't. I don't want to say my true thoughts, but
It matter. It matters that you learned something that day.
Yeah, I learned that some people real petty.
Nah, I learned that some people suck. Nah. It happens, bro. Sometimes you suck it up. Everybody sucked it up once on occasion, bro. I have, you have, we all have.
Yeah,
But
but
you
you didn't do
move
it.
through and live another day.
You didn't do it at AEW. You did it. You suck it up in front of like 50 people and nobody cares. I sucked it up, and I was banned from AEW.
Have you not been back since?
No, I mean, to be
Damn.
fair, that was when they were starting to shut down the
Yeah, that's true.
Universal
That's
taping.
true.
But
That's wild.
we know the real reason.
Nah.
And it wasn't Jeff Jarrett, I'll say
down,
that.
You think they shut down the Universal tapings because
Just because of me.
extras couldn't take a neck breaking?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Hell yeah.
That was the last straw. They said, we're done.
These boys suck.
Mm-hmm. Wait, bro, were you there when Jeff Jarrett got backstage?
Nah.
Bro, I was getting reamed out, and Jeff Jarrett comes along and he said, "These boys are good," and he just walks off. And then I just continue to get reamed out about my poor performance.
That's funny.
Yeah,
At least he said
y'all.
Hell yeah! Shouts out Slap Nuts.
Yeah,
But opportunities will come again, man. You got to think about it.
wrong.
You got to stay positive, and
No.
You get back on the right track, man. You stay in shape. You eat your Wheaties. You'll have an opportunity that'll come, and you one day you won't think about not being able to be ass in front of everybody because you'll be good in front of everybody.
Like I am every other time ever. It was the one time.
Hey, man.
No, I blame Jack. I thought about this late. It took me a while to figure it out.
Why do you blame Jack?
Because he legit concussed me the night before.
How did he concuss you the night before?
Right before the finish, he slapped me. And I just remember getting slapped, and then I remember hitting the ground. And then I was like, I don't know what's next. And I said, brother, what do we do? We didn't finish. Please finish. What's the finish? I don't know what the finish is.
Damn.
And luckily, we didn't need to do much more because brother picked me up for a tombstone, and I said, please don't kill me. And then that was it.
I wasn't aware that you got the shit slapped out of you.
Yeah, and because I didn't think nothing about it until I was discussing concussions with somebody, and I was like, I've never really been concussed. And I was like, wait a minute. That boy Jackson Drake.
Well, damn.
Yep.
Well, that has been episode. Damn, we didn't even name the number of the episode today. What's episode? It's episode 6. It's been episode 6 of the Bump and Feed Boys podcast. And I'm looking for an outro still. Like, comment, subscribe.
No, I got something. If y'all think that AEW should give me a second chance, can y'all tweet out #give Oliver a second chance, please, AEW?
I think that's kind of loud. I
It's
think
a
that's
it's
a
a little
lot.
long, but do that whole hashtag and then a separate hashtag AEW, and then also please at Sean Dean. And that should do it. You know, if everyone listening could do that for me, I will probably be booked on Revolution. So everyone go do that. Don't say anything about SoFly. He doesn't need a second chance. No, actually, we can talk about that too. Snoozing at AEW.
No, we're not going to talk about it. Cut.
This boy was
Cut.
smooth.